Well, I wouldn't say that we're ready for it, but it's time for Aubergino to move in with his father. All right, he's officially in the household, and yeah, I'm not sure we're ready for it. Now, we did kind of, okay, not we, I kind of overspent a little bit last time when I was building the house and kind of forgot that I needed money to actually open the business. So, in between episodes, on top of kind of working a bit on building up a bit of the knitting projects, I also had him go do some singing. So I was able to make a few changes. I also decided to go with a more whimsical look here in our little shop. I also turned these to the side because every time I had the walls down, I was just seeing the backs of these. And I just think this looks better, and I'm hoping it will work better for traffic flow. Eventually, I'd like to make this area bigger, but obviously, budget constraints and all of that fun stuff. We don't really have much done, and nothing is selling, so it's been complicated. As you can see, we only have 144 simoleons left. We probably should bring the child in. Aubergino was given the snuggly trait. That was randomized. We didn't want to mess with that. We're kind of letting things flow as they go. But we do want to give him a little bit of an eggplant makeover. Okay, just a couple of outfits for each category. Nothing too crazy. We do have to keep in mind that his dad doesn't exactly have a lot of money, so there wouldn't be a whole lot to go around for buying outfits. Okay, so maybe I was also just a little bit lazy because I didn't feel like doing Create a Sim today. All right, we do need to get him a bed at some point. Yeah, we might have to do some more, like, singing. We're going to put, oh, where are we setting you? Okay, that makes sense. That would be the softer floor. Can we, oh, we can clean you up. Can we do any kind of, okay, we can put you in a back carrier. And then I think we're going to, we might want to head into town and do some singing. I really think that's going to be for the best. Now, this isn't ideal, but maybe people will spend more because we're out here with a baby on our back. What I am thinking is once he opens his business, he's going to start singing also. I'm hoping that people will give tips so that he'll get the bump from tips as well as the other things that he's doing. Oh no, you're not happy right now. I'm getting wet. Yeah, I know, buddy, but we're singing so that we can afford a crib for you. Oh, can you fall asleep back there? I should have checked the price of cribs before we came here. Oh, I didn't realize there was a contest going on. We could have been inside and winning a contest. Alright, we're gonna head home and hope that this is enough for a crib. Well, that's probably on us, but now Aubergino loves to be held. Okay, it looks like cribs are actually a heck of a lot cheaper than I thought they were. 150 simoleons is easily manageable. We do have this one that's a really cool purple. We're going to put Aubergino to sleep. Probably use the bathroom. Hope that there's some leftovers. And then use up a bit of this money. Oh, come on. You can get him there. Come on. What do you... What's the problem? You can get through there. Oh my goodness. Don't be so complicated. Okay, so you can easily go there. Now put Aubergino in the crib. There you go. Apparently you just don't want to put him to sleep in the crib. But the poor thing is really tired. Look at this. He's screaming tired. Tell him a bedtime story. I know you don't want to be... I know. You don't want to be put down. It's okay. It's alright. I'm gonna kiss you goodnight. Okay. Soothe to sleep. That's the one I was looking for. I had to click on the crib to do it. Then we're going to use the toilet. Did I leave myself? Yeah, I got pizza at one point, so we should be good. Oh, I don't know how his needs are so amazing. He wasn't even remotely tired. Oh, he's hungry. He's also still very tired, but he's also very hungry. So we're going to get him fed. Obviously, I think bottle feeding is going to be your preference. I think that goes without saying at this point. Single father, I mean, he could try. It might work. Oh, she fell back asleep. You know what? We'll feed you when you wake up. Never wake a sleeping child. Trust me. I didn't even show this. I changed out the windows as well. These were a little cheaper. It worked out like just a hair. And then when I got the money to do the floors and the carpets, floors and carpets, like those are two different things, I was able to get this little window here as well. I just think the dark wood instead of the white looks much better with the whole deep green look. Okay, we're getting a notice that Aubergino is very hungry, so we're going to go ahead and feed him finally. Also, we just had to pay our bills. I have it set to auto pay bills, so I don't really have control over that. I could turn that off, but I actually prefer if we auto pay the bills. It has a little challenge if I can't control when bills come in. I realize that that's not necessarily how it works for everybody, but that does mean that we took a little bit more of a hit to our money. I think I can get one more of these done, and then we'll go ahead and open the business. But we need to take care of our son first. He is crying and fussing and upset because no one was giving him attention. I'm hoping after today we'll be able to maybe give him a bedroom window and maybe get some kind of playmat or something that he can be on while we're busy working. And then, maybe the idea here would be to just run in and check on him now and then. I'm really hoping the addition of the tea counter will bring in a significant amount of extra money. Celeste, still, still being a pest. No, you can't. Just to show, we did change up what we do now. The coffee, tea, I put eat because I know there are cupcakes and such in there. And then just to kind of fill things out, I put be friendly for now so that they have more things to do. Aubergino has a good appetite, and of course, she's upset that we can't come, but we're very busy now. We just don't have time for the drama. Plain and simple. I know you were just about to rock with him, and that would have been so cute, but you need to eat. And I think, yeah, I want to get the other one done first. I think first we'll bounce you. Kind of try to give you a little bit of attention because I know, oh, wait. I know that you're going to need the attention, and it just, yeah. Oh, you unlocked a coup milestone. I am really hoping that we can actually manage to get most of his milestones. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. That doesn't matter. We can always use that one as a gift because I still need to do those as well. We did manage to get one of them to work, and I'd like to do it legitimately. I know last time I was debating, but I think it would be better if we do it properly. I'm also realizing, too, I really should get a changing table if I can. We have a lot of big goals and not enough money to back it up. And for those who are new, I have a mod in my game from Bianchin that basically adds cost to changing the diapers. So when you're doing rags to riches and money is tight, it is definitely a challenge sometimes to have the money for those diaper changes. And when I don't have the money, the option to change disappears. Okay, at least we're really doing well on this whole completing excellent knittables because he just cannot fail on these things. The only time I've really seen him have a bad day was like when he had bad luck. Yeah, we're gonna need a source for these diapers as well. I know that it's not necessarily actually profitable. You have to first make back the cost of the bin, but it's very tempting to get what was that about? It's very tempting to get the bin where we can make money every time we put things in, especially with dude that was completely not what I told you to do. But, I'll deal with it. If you're gonna be that way about dragging it out here. Hello. Hello, wait. Hello. Bubblegum. We don't need a dog, but it's there. And, oh, nope, he's refusing. He has more sense than I do. Let's put it that way. Okay. We're going to, Robin, um, who? Yeah, that was probably the best way to answer that. Okay, we're going to clean that litter box because that's going to be for customers. I'm going to go ahead and open. I probably should actually have him doing some sleeping, but we're just going to open up and try to deal with our needs while we wait for people. Oh no, now we got to repair this. That's like our music source. Okay, let's hope the business functions appropriately and works like I intend for it to. He's able to get into the house, so they should be able to get into the business. And I will need to tend this coffee bar as quickly as possible because we're not going to make money on it unless we're tending it. I did learn when setting up the shop, though, that we can actually place things on here, which was kind of cool because I was wondering where I was going to put the radio. I didn't want to really have to buy one of the speakers because I like the looks of the goofy little radio. Okay, keep on sleeping, Aubergino, because we have a lot to do. Okay. Oh my goodness. A local news station reached out to Brock asking for an interview. This is a golden opportunity for him to talk positively about his own small business. It could also be an opportunity for him to point out the flaws of the other small businesses. Stay positive or throw shade. We're obviously going to stay positive. Our guy Brock here, he's a bit of an idiot when it comes to romance, but he definitely knows being positive when it comes to business is the way to go. All right. Nobody's coming in. It is our front door. I know that this area is set for, well, we're gonna, business, but nobody's coming in. Okay, why is no one actually entering the business? Okay, now it's like they're trying to get in. Okay, as you can see, this is all public. And it's not like they can't step up there because he was able to. Okay, now they're coming in. What was that about? That was so strange. I mean, you know, Sims being Sims, of course, but it does look like this could end up being where we make money. Yeah, these two. Okay, for those who are just joining in on this episode, this is, well, Lucia is Aubergino's mother. She is engaged to Matteo, and she and Brock had a little bit of a fling, and Brock tried to convince her to leave her fiance, but she's like, no, 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 why would I do that? I'm in love with Matteo. And it was just crazy drama. But this is turning out to be a really good idea because we're making a pretty significant amount of money just from that. Every drink is just flowing in with the money there. We've also sold 3 of the octopi already, so you know what? I think this was smart. I wonder if I can welcome while still staying here. It's not looking like it. I might have to momentarily leave this so that I can say hello. Oh, that's right. I think you have a key to our place. We should probably take that away. Okay, welcome everyone to the business, and then go back to tending. So we can try to build this renown. Actually, that really boosted us with that little pop-up because we almost have the 2nd star now. For the challenge, we have to have all 5 stars in order to officially, like, have finished or completed it properly. Lucia, I appreciate the help, but, like, could you maybe leave our stuff alone and just, yeah, okay, why do you not like us? What did we do? What did we, I mean, I know we're getting tired, but... Okay, how is Aubergino doing? Getting hungry, learning to reach. Okay, what can we have you actually do? Not a whole lot. I think we're gonna have to Probably, yeah, it probably would be a good idea if we close down for the day. I hate to do it because we're actually doing some pretty good money here. So we made a profit of 529 simoleons and gained 304 renown. That was a very positive boost. And having more things to do really seems to be helping with the boost as well. I think we're on the right track now. I don't know that a knitting shop and tea shop was necessarily what I was originally planning to do, but it's helping. It's making the business just a little bit more profitable. We're also a striving startup, so we did hit that second. Brock has earned 2 business perk points, so let's take a look at what we can do. All right, we could tell that inspiring story. We could do fake payments. I don't think we're going to do the whole schemer sort of thing. It doesn't make sense for us to give out employee bonuses because we are the only employee. I think this is tempting, but I think I want to boost this a little bit and work toward getting like some of these other perks later on. Kind of balancing it out a little bit. The tips are nice, but getting people in and increasing customer satisfaction will help us get to that level 5. All right, we had to sacrifice Brock's space a little bit and move his mat outside so that we had room for the playmat inside. And this will be a great place for us to put Aubergino like most of the time. We probably didn't really need the crib, to be honest. We hardly ever use cribs, but I like to have it for, realistic purposes and just to make the whole challenge a little bit more challenging. But we're going to put him there. Brock is going to get some sleep, and I'm going to have Aubergino try to work on playing with toys, reaching for toys, and just getting those skills built up. I'm also upgrading our garbage just a little bit. That other one is so gross looking, and I wanted something that looked a little bit more like it belonged. And I do believe that one will pay us out as well, which is pretty nice. All right, he is very crabby. I think it might have a bit to do with the fact that he had to use his diaper there. Okay, as long as he's sleeping, we're gonna wait to change him. All right, Brock, I know you're tired, but time to wake up and change that diaper. Get yourself some leftovers. And I think, yeah, he's not quite fully hungry yet, so we have time for him to get something. And let's, whoops. Let's test out that. Okay, yep, there we go. And so it'll be 30 per time because there's 3 Sims in the household, which will, mean that we pay that off in about 30 years. But, oh my goodness, now what's the matter? Oh, because you're not being held. That's right. Oh, wait. We're having a milestone. What are you so angry about? Worst day ever? How is it the worst day? You literally woke up 2 seconds ago. Chill out. You have, like, problems. Okay, you need to vacuum. You need to chill. Okay, and after you vacuum, then you can feed. I love that you put the stuff on the floor because then we can make money off of it. Because, I'm going to be honest, the money is not flowing very well in this particular Let's Play. We're going to have you put Aubergino down there so that we can keep him working. After you vacuum, then you got to get to knitting. And I have to hope that some of that stuff is going to start selling because, yeah, I think I'm going to focus on turtles and filling up the shelves with turtles. I don't think I'm going to fully fill them because I only have 229 simoleons and I need to leave myself 75, but we can hope. And we probably should leave a little bit of a buffer there as well because we have those diapers to pay for. Okay, but they did leave a firework on our... Can I drag that here and then sell it? I can. Is it cheating a little bit? Probably. I don't know when we picked this stuff up, but we're going to sell that too. We're getting to the point here that desperation is kicking in. We might start selling dirty diapers if we need to. I mean, we technically are. Oh no. Too loud and too scary from being around an angry sim. Listen, Brock, you gotta chill. That poor kid. Why don't we bounce and let's see. We're gonna need to do some talking. We've got to be friendly. You cannot be so rude. And we'll give you a bath, a nap while we. Okay. Oh man, that one expired. Okay, I don't remember. I think this is only the second time I've relisted this one. Because I have that whole third time's the charm thing. The most difficult part of that, like, general policy of mine across all Let's Plays is remembering how many times I've actually relisted something. I kind of wish they would tell you. Like, yeah. I mean, we could sell it outright for 209, but the markup is much better when we can put it on Plopsy. Oh my goodness. Oh, the cat brought us another prize too. So we're gonna make sure we open that up. Those little, like, feathers and such that he brings or she brings, very, very helpful. Just kind of give us a little boost of income now and then. Okay, Trashly's here, but I'm mostly just ignoring that. Not a big thing for me. I do think some of the art is pretty funny, but... Alright, we got a fossilized egg. Normally we get feathers, so that was an interesting one. But that will help us with knitting more and more objects. Alright, Aubergino's pretty well taken care of, and apparently now permanently attached to Dad. I did have him put him here, but, yeah, Celeste. Oh my goodness. It's been a while, but listen, I can't stop thinking of, we know. You've made that very clear. New phone, who dis? I'm gonna try that again. She must have gotten our new number. There needs to be something for stalking in The Sims. Like, you know, some kind of restraining order or something. Alright, now we're gonna do a little tummy time together. Because I really need you to do that so this kid, you know, maybe learns some things. And then after tummy time, you're going to eat, and then you're going to knit your little heart out, because we right now only have 2 things, because taking care of a baby takes all of our time. Hey, Aubergino can lift his head. He's not happy about it, but he can do it. Alright, Brock has barely had any sleep, but he needs to change Aubergino's diaper and feed him. And yeah, I am beginning to have some thoughts. Mostly because even with the trash can making back our money relatively quickly, we are definitely struggling. And I had pinned these 2 wants while we were in between episodes. Well, the painting one we had already, and we kind of discussed that last time. I feel like it's too quick. But I did see that he wants to craft a new ceramic. And ceramics are something that we could sell here. Now, I have done ceramics, so I didn't, I was trying to mix things up. I'd never done a business with just knitting. Now, we've maxed out our knitting skill, and we maxed out the singing skill. And altogether, we're supposed to max 3 creative skills. Cross stitch, I want to keep doing that, but it doesn't help us with the business aspect. We can't sell those things in the business. And we need to get our business to a level 5 in order to, like, complete the challenge. It's one of the challenge rules. So what I'm thinking is going toward the purchase of the, like, pottery stuff. It's kind of expensive, so I think we're going to be due for another singing session. I do think this time we're going to send little Aubergino off to, like, daycare while we leave, because we need to get the money together for this as quickly as possible. Alright, we're here, we're singing. I probably should have filled up our needs before we came here, but I'm just hoping we can build the money to get what we need. Alright, so the pottery wheel is 525, and the kiln is 725. So we need over a grand, actually like 1250 I think it is, to get both things. Plus we need the money to actually make things, and then the money to open the business, so we're going to be doing a lot of singing, I think. Fortunately, when we sing, it really does add up fast these days. I was worried it would take us forever to make this money. We're like halfway there already, just from singing for a couple hours. I mean, his needs are complete trash, but this is crazy. I really thought that the troublesome part of this challenge, when I decided to go with singing, would be the singing. That it would be very hard to make money singing. But the singing has been what has kind of kept us afloat over time. I can't believe he's still singing with as bad as his needs are, but I'm letting him just keep going, and then we'll deal with needs. If he can get all the money before we even leave here, that'd be great. And almost possible by the looks of things. I mean, 1100? Nope, he had to go to the bathroom. We still could probably manage it. The energy is going to be our biggest issue. It's kind of crazy we're back to napping here when we have so much back home. Alright, that was barely enough, but hopefully we can manage to get just a little bit more. I don't want him to end up not liking singing, because the singing has been kind of the thing that kept us going. No, you don't need to chat with people. Get out here. Go here. Sing, sing, sing. You're not... I realize it feels like the worst day ever, but you've had worse days. You're fine. You're gonna... I mean, ooh, my goodness. Maybe we just get you to sing here. Maybe... and the listing on the green beanie has expired. We'll relist that as well. This will be the third time, though, on that one for sure. Come on, just a few more. I'm aiming to get it to 14. That should be enough to at least get us going. I'll probably have to come back and do more singing at some point, but... okay, it's happy hour. We could see about getting a bit of food here. Let's get... Oh, I keep forgetting he's vegetarian. I was about to order French fries. Or, I mean, meat and cheese plate, and I'm like, wait, he's vegetarian. Generally, that's going to be my goal, for the most part, is to make all of this generation, or this legacy, vegetarian. It just makes sense to me. We're also going to pop these in here, because I'm not going to waste those. We're going to bring the rest back home. You don't need to shout. I know you're angry. I know you're exhausted. No, no, we sing. We must sing. Don't get angry with me. You just need a little bit more. Okay, I think I've pushed you to your limit. We're gonna send you home finally. Oh my goodness, Aubergino is exhausted. Poor kid. So are we though. Okay, we're gonna put Aubergino to bed. Let's see if you can actually do that this time. What is it with putting him to bed that you take issue with? Like, you're fine if I tell you to put him there. But putting him to sleep, he just is like, nah, don't want to do that. Don't feel like it. I think he wants the whole tuck-in process. Okay, so you're in. There you go. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of tell a bedtime story. Kiss goodnight. And then get some sleep. I'm going to tuck these fries in the fridge so that in the morning you can get some leftovers. Okay, we're kind of getting a whole growing infant warning, which we know. We did leave him with daycare. And while it's not our fault that daycare didn't take care of him, yeah, I do wish that we could actually do something about that when they don't. And then I nearly forgot that I was going to buy stuff. I guess, well, actually, this one does look like it has green on it. Yeah. Okay, so we should be able to put that there. That there. I think we might have to move the child Maybe if I leave that there, it's not going to affect it. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to hope that I can use it there. If not, we can always move it later. But then I also need a chair for this. How about just a pile of pillows? All right, and then we're going to start off crafting some ceramics. Probably should feed the cat too. He's finally actually home for a change. I'm gonna be so glad we have that trash bin. Every time one of them eats or needs a diaper change, we make a little money. It's gonna keep us afloat. He's fuming. We cannot have you fuming while you do this. Maybe I need to calm you down first. We don't have a mirror. How do I get you to calm down? Yoga. You don't have a TV, so that season premiere is not happening. Not unless we travel. There is a tree there. I really wish the trees wouldn't disappear, like when you get near them. I understand why they do, I just wish they wouldn't. I also feel like at some point I need to give him a makeover. He should have the money for some clothes now, so he doesn't have to always be in the same outfit. There we go. That worked. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, food first. Then we can get back to this whole crafting thing. Okay, I need to remember that trick. That's probably why Simsy put that in the rules. You know, the whole wellness thing to go with the trait where he's always just, you know, having a bad life. I'm amazed the sound of the pottery wheel doesn't wake the kid. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, we need to glaze you. I think we'll just kind of work our way through. I know I normally do the whole green thing, but yeah, I like to offer a little variety. Okay, I think he's gonna fit. We'll find out. There might be some clipping. I'll rearrange. At some point, I'd like to give him an actual room for this, but as you've seen, income kind of a struggle around here. Oh, that opens up right over the crib. Well, it kinda did. Okay, now we can go ahead and craft another one. Get that going right away. Oh, we're done with that one already? Poor quality. It's fine. It's worth 108 simoleons, so I can't really complain about it. We're going to pop that on the shelf. Okay. Oh, you're hungry. All right. Yep, we'll feed you. Calm down. We're going to feed you. We have a little bit of a thing to finish here, and then I don't know how he gets from that to what he ends up actually making, but... Okay, we need a pause in this. I know, you need to take a break. I get it. You're having fun, but we need to feed the kid. Okay, and then I think... Oh, it's almost your birthday already? Oh my goodness. Okay, actually, I am going to choose from him. Have him get put down there. Okay, how are your needs otherwise? Okay, everything's good. We're going to have you resume this vase. We're going to have you play with the toys and look at the toys and do toy things. We're going to slow things down a moment so you can smile at Kato and watch Kato and coo at Kato and just generally get a little social built up with Kato. Celeste, oh my god, stop. Just, fine, we'll give you I shouldn't encourage you. I shouldn't. No, I'm not going to. I'm not even gonna... Telemarketing scam. Why would that not surprise me that Celeste, the obsessed, is into some kind of telemarketing scam? It just would not surprise me. Oh, we have a bottle. Selling. How are we doing over here, bud? All right, you're good. Still talking to the cat. All right, we are going to glaze this one in the contemporary glaze, one of my personal favorites. I like just the, like, little half moon type shapes on there. Yeah. And that's the one I probably would have mostly sold. I like how that was just lined up there because of his whole green thing. Okay, we're going to craft a... do the planter pots fit on there? I don't think they do. I think we're going to stick to these right now while we build our skill. At some point, I might go ahead and make a planter pot just for decoration and, you know, be fine with the fact that we might not be able to sell it. Okay, we have his birthday coming up tomorrow, so little Aubie is going to be a toddler. And then we have Brock's coming up on Saturday. I think we're going to try to save both birthdays for next time. I just want to kind of get a moment here to run this. So once he finishes this one, we're going to run the shop just to see how it goes with the pottery. And then we'll end things for today. All right, we're opening up shop, getting a quick shower in here. And then we're going to tend the coffee bar and cross our fingers. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about this. And those go much faster than knitting, so that will help us to build the business. We can keep working on knitting the couple of gifts and the sweater that we need to complete our aspiration. That should not be difficult at all. Just because we're able to do things a little faster now, I think that will be a little more achievable. And then eventually what I'm hoping is to build off of the shop, most likely, like another bump out to put this stuff. Maybe just expand everything in general would be a great goal. It is a little cramped around here. It's more than sufficient, but at the same time, a little extra space wouldn't hurt. I could also maybe put this into like a shed out back kind of situation, because it's not like he has to go from the shed and walk the things to the shelves. I just drag them anyway. So I love that he's in a towel here. It also is looking like Brock, my boy, needs to do a little running. He's getting a bit of a dad bod here. I love that he wants to show it off in that towel. I just realized he has green back hair. Yikes. I'm not sure we all needed to see that. Remarkable progress. Brock can now share and preserve treasured memories and legacies with others. Alright, I didn't realize we were doing that well with everything. Okay, business going decently. We're gaining some skills here. And we already have our pottery skill up to level 2. Our luck is ordinary today, which is fine. Our needs are good. We have no social groups. Business is now valued at 650, which is pretty darn good, I think. Things here are looking a little green. Green is not normally a problem around here, but this particular thing is a problem. Okay, so we need to change you. Oof. I just realized we don't have... I can wash you in the sink, can't I? I can, yeah, clean up Aubergino in the sink. That will help a little bit. I can get this dragged over to... I can get this dragged over to here. Okay, your hygiene's going up and attention's going up. We need to clean you up a couple of times by the looks of things. Okay. Alright, yep, we're good. Okay, that's going well. And then we're going to put you back down here and go back to tending because we make a lot of money this way. Actually, before I fully commit to doing that, I want to welcome some customers in. Okay, it's been wonderful to spend time with you. Well, I'm glad that y'all are enjoying my time. I am loving that you guys come to visit me as well. See, again, he's back. And he's not just gonna come in, he's gotta be, like, invited in. You can come in. The door is literally unlocked. It's a business. It's okay, just come in. Oh my goodness. Alright. Kind of just... Oh, we never did turn the radio back on. Turn on... Let's do some... Oh, what do we feel like doing today? A little cottagecore. Sounds like it suits the vibes around here. Okay. Okay, we're done chatting. Let's tend that bar so we can sell some things. Get the whole mood going here. Okay, we've sold the knits. Okay, what's the problem over here? My dude, you can sleep here. I know that this mat probably doesn't look very comfortable, but you're a toddler in The Sims, or infant in The Sims. So this kind of thing is cool with you. Trust me. There you go, see? You just had to trust me. Alright, we're making some money, but we are not selling a whole lot of pottery. Apparently they don't want the poor quality pottery, but they do want the heck out of these coffees, which we can sell the stuff that they toss on the ground. At some point, I'd like to do something similar to what I did in my Not So Berry, where I have little tables or something outside, like a patio space, so that they can sit down and eat outside. I also need to move that now because I think about half of that is stuck underneath this now. Okay, Brock pretty much likes whatever music I put on here. I think he just likes the fact that he's making money whenever I'm playing music. So that's probably why he likes it the way he does. This pottery, not selling. I'm assuming it's, yeah, it's all for sale. Okay. Stock the surface. Oh, did not even know that was a thing I could do, but okay. Oh, wait, what do you got? You got pizza on the floor? Where did you get pizza from? Made by Izzy Fabulous. Interesting. Okay, so we're apparently... Wow, wait. Lucia finally married, but she married Felix. What? But I thought you were in love with Mateo and couldn't leave for us. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're gonna keep business open as long as he can keep going. And ideally as long as it takes to sell these, but honestly, we're making more from selling the trash and selling the drinks than we are from selling the items. But whatever it takes to get that business rating up, you know, whatever makes them happy, except lowering the prices. We just cannot afford to lower the prices. Does this feel like cheating? Oh, definitely. Do I care right now? Not a whole lot. This will mean that we can do some expansions. Maybe a little birthday present for the two of them, seeing as they both age up over the weekend. Still haven't sold the pottery, though. I'm going to try moving some of it over here. Maybe, you know, maybe they just need a new location. Maybe I'll turn it. I have noticed it's being weird there. Okay, maybe the new location will encourage people to check it out. We're at 2,000 simoleons, and I would guess that about half of that was from trash. Now, actually, it's probably fair to say that about 3/4 of it was from the trash. I just realized I can put the stuff on the shelves, and it lists it for sale. And now, I want to see if they'll buy it. Oh my goodness, he's actually looking at it. Oh no, Aubergino's very hungry. No, 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 wait, don't, okay, wait, I meant to cancel you, not him. Okay, we need to feed you. Feed, bottle feed. Quickly, feed the child. I cannot believe somebody actually just bought some of these. Are we joking now? They won't buy our pottery, but they will buy old cups of coffee. It's so stupid. Alright, we're gonna close the business for the day. We made 1,308 simoleons. Somehow that doesn't make sense. Revenue from services. So that's got to be the tea and coffee. We've sold 210 in retail sales. 6 in the... Okay, so where did the 2 grand come from? Oh, that's all the... Okay, that's all the garbage. So it really was about half of our income came from the garbage. So I was, you know, I guess I was kind of undervaluing my business a little bit there. Fair enough. I think yeah, my thoughts exactly. All right, so we are going to stop it here for today. We have a lot to do next time. We have 2 Sims to age up, both father and son, and I think most likely what I'm going to do is work on the little renovations in between episodes. It's only about 2 grand here to work with, so we're not exactly rolling in the dough. But I would like to give a new bed to little Abby, and I want to give a little workspace to Brock. So they're little birthday present moments there. Maybe we can actually get some, like another counter, some actual furniture in the living room. It would actually be good if we can pull that space out a little bit, make it a little bigger, maybe. We'll figure it out. I do kind of like the idea of having a little shed in the back for the pottery. That one's kind of fun. I think it might be about time to retire the rocking chair or maybe paint it purple and move it into the kids' room. we'll figure all that out next time. Thank you so much for watching. Wishing you a day full of purrs, whimsy, and wonder. Don't forget to paw that like button if you enjoyed curling up here today. And remember, stay cozy, stay kind, and stay curious.